Hey, it's me, Polly. Who else would it be on this channel? I know. Dumb. Actually, I have something that I want to read, and, I don't think that I have read it yet, but I wrote it last year, and I want to read it because I think that it might help people understand a little bit about the perspective of somebody with autism, in my case with Asperger's syndrome. So I'll go ahead. Okay. I want to change the world. I know, I'm 47 years old. I should have gone through that phase in my 20s. Well, I was too busy trying to conform to the norm back then, trying to be what other people said I was supposed to be, and licking my wounds from failing miserably at it. It's 20-some years later, and I finally realized I can't do it. I can't be like everybody else. And what's more, I don't want to. I want to embrace who I am and do the things that I was meant to do. The things that I can do. Okay, so maybe I say strange things sometimes. Memorize pointless lists for no good reason. Drone on endlessly about something I like. Annoy people by wanting things done too well. Freak out sometimes when I hear loud sounds. Hoot like an owl when my vocal tics kick in. Cry over people I don't even know. Start speaking spontaneously in a foreign accent. Or come off like a know-it-all instead of a know-it just a little. Okay, so what? I'm weird. I happen to think you're weird for not doing these things. But there's plenty of wonderful stuff about me, too. I'm a good person. I'm compassionate. I'm fair. I'm accepting. I'm forgiving. I'm honest. I'm loyal. I'm kind. I care. I care deeply about people, and I want to find ways to make their lives and mine better. Together. I know of some people who are hateful and spiteful, and who have focused their lives on intentionally causing others pain. They band together and exclude people whom they have decided aren't acceptable. And unfortunately, people with autism are rarely seen as acceptable. We're different. We're not like them. And that makes us easy targets for bullies. We don't even have to be around them or do anything against them. We are often spinning in our own little worlds, as we assume all people are, unaware that they have joined forces and that hatred is now brewing against us. Our very existence is enough to keep their hatred alive. They fuel each other's anger by telling lies and spreading gossip. They usually don't even seek the truth. They just base their hatred on an illusion, on something we did or said, and on their idea of what we meant by it. And then there are people who just believe what others tell them to. They don't realize they're being manipulated. I see that happen a lot. I've been there myself, in fact. It's easy to fall prey to one person's ill will and to believe what they want you to believe. But in my experience, it often starts as one person's vendetta, perhaps due to a bruised ego from a perceived slight years before. Or perhaps just because you have thick brows, or black hair, or you're fat, or wear funny clothes, or your eyes cross when you look at things, or you talk with a lisp, or you remind them of somebody who once treated them badly. Or maybe you just said something that didn't come out right, and they took offense when you meant none. That's one thing about autistic people. We do mean well. Our hearts are in the right place. Most of us would never want to cause anyone pain. We know pain as well as anybody can know it. We are the great unaccepted. We live in loneliness and rejection on the fringe of society. Not quite functional to not functional at all. We are the socially awkward to the full-on social misfits. We are the brilliant, untapped minds that the world is greatly overlooking. We think where we live, outside the box. So that's it. Anyway, I wanted to read that, and like I said, I wrote that last year, but I don't think I ever posted it here, and I hope that there are people who can, who can identify with that. I'm sure there are people who can identify with that, but I hope that they get something. You guys get something out of it, and thank you. So, by the way, you see my new do here. Sort of kind of an alfalfa thing going on that looks a little bit like a Hershey's Kiss. I don't know. It was supposed to all go toward the center, like that style that's now out of style, but it kind of crashed except for right there at the peak. So, anyway, my friend Jamie was messing with my hair and put some goop in it, which holds it in place. I know, everybody else has heard of that. It's fairly new to me. Kidding, of course. But, I'm just not a hair person, I guess. But it was fun, anyway. So, that's it. I just wanted to... I really wanted to get that out and deliver that, and I don't know, maybe it'll help someone. Take care. Bye.